Alright guys, so here we are in the mob spawner, as you can see, and I've already done a few things to clean it out. Now first off, these wool are here to show you that it needs to be dug down 2 beneath the spawner, and then as well as 11 long. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Now the reason it needs to be 11 is because you have to have 5 open space on both sides, because that's the maximum amount of distance that a zombie can spawn, and then the one in the middle for the water flow. So now I'm going to go ahead and dig out the dirt, as you can see, and we're going to go ahead and follow, we're going to go ahead and follow the dirt. And so now we have the pathway for the water, as well as go to the sides and dig out 3 more all the way down, like you can see here. And I'll just go ahead and dig out this whole thing. And the reason you're digging this out is so that you can place down the water buckets, so when the mobs spawn, they will flow into here. And I'll go ahead and start doing the same thing for the other side and get back to you when we're done. Alright, now that we're done, what we're going to need to do is grab some other material. So I'm just going to go ahead and we'll use gold blocks. And you're going to want to make the top row full on the last 3 inserts that you put into the wall. And the reason is you don't want anything else spawning in there that could disrupt your mob spawner, and etc, etc. So we're just going to go ahead and toss some gold blocks in there, as well as you ever showing it off, looks spiffy and whatnot. So now you should have this right here, and what we're going to go ahead and do is add the water bucket. So we grab the water bucket, and I apologize, you're going to need a lot of them. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You're going to need 18 water buckets just for this part alone. So as you can see, now the water is pouring in from both sides. It looks pretty nice, and all the mobs are, of course, going into the middle. Now we're done with the, I guess you could say, easy part. What you're going to want to do is choose whatever side you want them, the opposite side you want them to flow. So, for example, I want them to flow that way. I will put the water right here, and you see they'll all flow this way. Now you should have 1 block left, which is fine. So I'm just going to go ahead and kill the zombies. Alright, to make this easier, I put my game mode in 0. Now what you're going to do is go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can make these triple. Well, I guess it's mandatory to make it triple, because if you don't, since every mob jumps, it will jump and get stuck on the block, and then it'll clog up right here. So now what you're going to want to do is lower this all down 1, like so the water can be placed down again. And as you can see, everything is flowing into here, and then we'll just go ahead right here and stop it with a sign. So let's go ahead and pull out a sign, put that down, and now as you can see, the water has stopped. Alright, once you're done with that, you're going to dig 5 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then put a torch down. Now as you can see, from right here, we have a 5 long tunnel. Then come back to where you just previously placed the sign, put 1 right above it, and then 1 diagonal to it. Now the reason we're doing this is so that it can hold water without spilling out or flowing anywhere. Now for those of you who know what I'm doing, it is called a water elevator. Now after you're done with this step, you're going to look straight up and dig a tunnel 23. The reason you're going to want to dig it 23 blocks high is because that is the drop height for zombies, and at that height they are 1 hit. So what you're going to want to do now is go ahead and make a water elevator. And to do this, you do sign, water, sign, water, and of course I apologize, but you're going to need a lot more water for this. Sign, water, and so on. So I'll get back to you when we're at the top. So as you can see, we're at the top right now, and if we go all the way down, we have our water elevator from the bottom. The mobs will flow in, and then of course they'll very slowly get carried all the way up here to the top. Now what we're going to want to do is dig 1, 2, 3, 4. So to show this, 1, 2, 3, and of course back here we have 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you're going to want to put a sign down about right. We'll go on the last block, so that on the 4th it's a drop. Now you want to make sure of a few things in this little room, which is essential. First off, it has to be exactly 23, or else when they fall, they will die. Second off, you have to make sure that the ceiling is only, or the whole room is only 2 blocks tall, because as you can see, mobs jump, and this restricts their jump, but if they jump right over the hole, say these two are here, and they jump and then fall down, it adds another block height, and then they will all die at the bottom. So now what you can do is on this last block, as you can see here, oh my bad, my apologies, it has to be right here, because zombies take it as a sign, or a trapdoor as a sign that's something there, and they will stop it. So now we can just go ahead and dig all the way down to the hole that we previously made. So as you can see, it connects right here, which is not that far off from where we just were. So we're going to go ahead and mark this like so. And now we have our little spawning watch room. So right here is where these zombies will land. As you can see, we're right here, and we just created really quickly this little room. Now the zombies, like I said, are going to be spawning from down here, so what we're going to go ahead and do is grab half slabs. Then you can place them on the ceiling like so, and then put another block, we're just going to use stone in this case, right here. So now when a zombie falls, as you can see, it's only a block and a half tall, so they cannot attack you, but you will have a perfect range for them. As you can see, I am grabbing a zombie egg, and if we go ahead and throw that up there, the zombie should fall down, or not, I guess. Oh, that's why. My bad. My apologies. We are peaceful. If I put a zombie down, as you can see, the zombie cannot go by me, but I can hit it. And if I go ahead and go creative, I can just kill him, and he will do nothing about it, and I'll be able to collect his XP when he is dead. So we're gonna go ahead and just bam. Now there is a few things you need to note. If you decide to make it longer up top, it has to be close enough where the zombies will be able to spawn. You have to be within, I believe it's 10 from the spawner. So we're gonna go ahead and turn it back to peaceful, and then tunnel our way. I need to go back and creative. Tunnel our way back to the spawner room. And just for tutorial purposes, we will do this. And then we can go ahead and knock out all the torches. And bam. I'll leave that door. Or even better, this is a tip my friend taught me, X-Pig Destroyer. You can do it like so, and it'll block out the light, as you can see, but there is still a torch. And then we'll go ahead and go back to the main room, and just put that there so they can't come in. If we... OCD is awesome. As you can see, the zombies are now floating up, and the next ones will push them up if they don't go, so don't worry. And then they'll walk over, and they will fall down like they are doing here. So we can just stand here, get out of creative, and hit the zombies. And don't worry, some of them are glitched, which just means they're stuck actually in the water. They will like teleport up randomly. If not, you know, awesome. But we'll just sit here. Oh, and like I was gonna say, we'll sit here till they come. But as you can see, they come. So you can just, you know, stand in your little corner, be awesome, whatnot. And oh, I have one where you can go on YouTube, watch some videos. You know, it's my recommendation that you turn the sound off. You can just go on YouTube, stand in the corner, wait 10 minutes while some fall, and then go ahead and rip them all open, and as you can see, you're gaining XP. So we're going to go to my actual one to see some practical uses of this. Welcome to my survival home. As you can see, I have spent a lot of time, but down here we do have a mob spawner, and it's the exact same build that I have just on myself. So you take a right, and right here, as you can see, we have the area where they all fall, and to get closer to the zombie platform, we're just going to have to go right here. Now, if we go down here, you can see there is a zombie spawner, and since we are close enough, any moment now, a zombie, there as you can see, a zombie spawn, 2 zombies spawn. They will, of course, go all the way up there, and then they will fall down this chute, where I will be able to kill them. So as you can see, a bunch of skeletons have spawned, and I can just go ahead and kill them and collect your levels. That sound pisses me off. But anyways, guys, that's how you make an XP farm for 1.3.2 and above. As you can see, I am doing it in the most recent snapshot, and I have been doing it for a while. So thanks for watching, guys. If you want to see any other videos, comment below. I'll look into it, make it for you guys, and make sure to comment, rate, and subscribe. Thanks, guys. Peace.